Welcome to Ways to Human. My name is AJ. I've been asked many times as an atheist, where do I get my morality? People can't seem to understand because they get their morality from God or from the Bible. So my usual answer is that I focus on human well-being and what's good for others. This is similar to Sam Harris's moral landscape idea, or the concept of finding out what is good and what is bad based on scientific evidence of what causes harm. We also have a pretty good scientific understanding of what constitutes harm. Of course, as a very science-forward person, I had to dig deeper into a fact-based answer, and I concluded that morality starts in the brain. The brain's outer layer is called the cerebral cortex. It's divided into 4 main lobes: the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, the occipital lobe, and the temporal lobe. But there is one more part that is often overlooked, but is considered to be its own separate lobe. This is called the insular cortex, or insula for short. Thank you, Forrest Valkai, for bringing it to my attention and sending me down the rabbit hole. The word insula is the Latin word for island. So, what is the island of the human brain, and what is its purpose? Research has found that the insula is involved in a wide variety of functions, such as processing feelings, processing emotions, autonomic and motor control, risk prediction, decision making, body awareness, self-awareness, and it's even involved in complex social functions like empathy. The insula plays a significant part in filtering and interpreting information from the 5 senses: sound, smell, taste, sight, and touch. So when we encounter something repulsive, the insula activates. It helps us recognize and react to this unpleasant stimulus, whether it is a foul taste, think cilantro, a disgusting image, or an unpleasant smell. So the insula gives way to emotions like disgust. Some studies of patients with neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's have indicated that a smaller insular volume is associated with a reduced disgust response. That's amazing. So we've come to understand that because the insula interprets input from all of our senses, it's also involved really closely in moral judgment and empathy. It helps us evaluate social and moral violations by triggering an emotional response to things like unfairness, harm, or what we consider to be an immoral action. This emotional processing is essential for developing a sense of right and wrong, and for promoting more empathetic responses toward other people's suffering. So next time you're asked, where do you get your morals from? You can confidently say that you get them from the insula, the ultimate built-in moral decision-making system in your brain. No assembly, no reading, and no worshiping required. I will venture as far as to say that humans can actually have better morals without the Bible. You can get so many harmful morals from the Bible. It claims that owning human beings as property is acceptable. In fact, it gives you instructions on how much you can beat your slaves. It teaches that genocide is necessary, that transgender and gay people should not exist, and that they are an abomination to God. Religion never gives humans a chance to be good. It claims that innocent babies are born with evil already in them, in their hearts and their minds. They are damaged, they're broken, and they're in need of salvation from the moment they are conceived. So if you think that those morals are not good, then you did not get your morals from the Bible. So where did you get them from? Biblical morals is not something I would feel safe teaching a child that is just learning how to be a human being. Instead, I hope to build up my child's character, their dignity, and their well being. Within our own bodies, in our brains, we have a built in system to guide us towards empathy, compassion, understanding, and self reflection. Now, I'm not saying it's infallible because there are many conditions that can affect your brain structure, your brain chemistry. But with the combination of the insula and science, we can determine what actions and what concepts are harmful to other human beings and to the flourishing of humanity in general. So let's put these brains of ours to good use. And remember, life is not about being perfect. It's about finding better ways to human. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe.